Finance Commission strengthens local bodies, but at the cost of states. The 16th Finance Commission has sparked a major debate on fiscal federalism. While it strengthens local bodies, it raises concerns about reduced fiscal autonomy of states and increasing centralization. Although the nominal share of states remains 41%, their effective share declines significantly. The removal of revenue deficit grants and changes in formula particularly affect smaller and northeastern states. The Commission significantly boosts funding to local bodies with a mix of basic and performance linked grants. While this improves grassroots governance, it also reduces the fiscal control of states over local institutions. A major concern is the shift from rule based statutory transfers to discretionary funding. This weakens accountability and increases the union's control over fiscal flows, affecting the balance of federalism. While strengthening local governance is important, it should not come at the cost of states' autonomy. A balanced approach is required to maintain cooperative federalism and ensure all three levels of governance function effectively. A conviction returning in Tamil Nadu. The Southern Kulam case is one of the most shocking examples of custodial violence in India. While the conviction of police officials is a significant step, it reflects a deeper systemic issue of police impunity and weak accountability. Custodial violence includes physical torture, psychological abuse, and even denial of basic care. Despite legal safeguards, India continues to report high numbers of custodial deaths, making it a serious human rights concern. India has a strong legal framework to prevent custodial violence. Constitutional rights and Supreme Court guidelines clearly protect individuals from torture and ensure due process. Despite strong laws, custodial violence persists due to weak enforcement and lack of accountability. Real reform requires institutional change, police reforms, and independent oversight mechanisms. Missing link in India's natural birth story, midwives. India has made progress in maternal health, but a new issue is emerging: excessive C section deliveries. The problem is not lack of care, but over medicalization and absence of a strong midwifery system. The rise in C sections is driven by private healthcare incentives, convenience, and scheduling preferences. Many surgeries are happening even when not medically required. Unnecessary C-sections carry serious risks for both mother and child. Over time, childbirth is increasingly treated as a medical procedure rather than a natural process. Midwives play a critical role in ensuring safe natural deliveries. They provide continuous care and intervene only when necessary. India currently has a severe shortage of trained midwives. Natural delivery is generally safer in low risk cases, while C section remains essential in complications. The focus should be on evidence based, need driven decisions supported by a strong midwifery system. One extremism, let's not be selective in our outrage. The debate on extremism in India highlights a deeper issue: selective outrage. Different forms of violence are treated differently, which raises serious concerns for constitutional values and democracy. Selective outrage creates double standards. While some forms of extremism are strongly condemned, others are ignored. This undermines constitutional morality and weakens the state's authority over violence. A strong democracy requires a consistent and principled response to all forms of extremism. Justice must be uniform, and no form of violence should be justified or selectively ignored. Energy from space. Space based solar power means generating electricity using solar panels placed in space. The energy is transmitted to Earth using microwaves, allowing continuous clean energy without interruptions. While the concept offers continuous clean energy, the main challenge is economic viability. Earth based solar power is becoming cheaper and more efficient, making space based systems less attractive today. Despite its futuristic appeal, Space-based solar power faces serious cost, engineering, and safety challenges. For now, it remains a promising idea but not a practical solution compared to terrestrial renewable energy. Number of weeks for which TRP reporting has been withheld. The government has extended the suspension of TRP reporting for 4 weeks. TRPs measure TV viewership and directly influence advertising revenue and content strategies in the media industry. The move aims to reduce sensational and speculative reporting during sensitive global events. However, it also raises concerns about media independence and transparency in the absence of TRP data. Researchers detect high levels of AMR in bacteria causing eye disease. The study found that over 45% of samples were resistant to multiple antibiotics. Dangerous strains like VRSA and XDR bacteria were identified. Overuse and blind prescription of antibiotics are major causes behind this rise. AMR reduces treatment options and can lead to severe complications, including vision loss. The solution lies in targeted treatment, better diagnostics, and responsible use of antibiotics to prevent a future health crisis. AMR reduces treatment options and can lead to severe complications, including vision loss. The solution lies in targeted treatment, better diagnostics, and responsible use of antibiotics to prevent a future health crisis. Phule's Life and Thought, a constitutional project. Jyotirao Phule is remembered not just as a social reformer, but as an early constitutional thinker. His ideas focused on equality, dignity, and restructuring society to empower the oppressed. Phule exposed caste as both a social and economic system of exploitation. He argued that inequality persists due to the combined effect of caste hierarchy, economic deprivation, and state indifference. His solution was education and structural reform. Phule's contributions, from education reforms to anti-caste movements, laid the foundation for modern social justice in India. His ideas deeply influenced Ambedkar and continue to shape India's constitutional values.